Hi everyone, we're the Inorganic Ventures team, and we're here to present on our project on how customer analytics are a catalyst for sales growth. We're going to start first with some quick introductions.
Hi everybody, my name is Chad Gata. I got my bachelor's degree here at Virginia Tech in computational modeling and data analytics. And after graduation, I plan on moving to Charlotte to work in tech consulting.
My name is Rachel Unruh. I was an undergrad in marketing management here at Virginia Tech also, and I plan on working in marketing analytics this time.
I'm Chris Harrison. I got my bachelor's degree in finance here at Virginia Tech, and I'm looking for opportunities in operations research.
Hi everyone, my name is Yushu. I got my bachelor and master's degree in mechanical engineering in France, and I'm starting a PhD program in Colin Singbiti.
We want to give a special thank you to the Inorganic Ventures team who's here today, especially Brian and Jesse, who helped us through the entirety of this project, and our faculty advisor, Dr. Mark Beard. Now, let's quickly start with our key question. Our key questions stem from a need for the marketing and sales department to have more in-depth information on their customers. So the question we settled on was what data should be connected and analyzed to best equip the marketing and sales team with the information they need to best target current and potential customers more directly. So the goal set before us initially by Inorganic was to increase sales by 10% over the next 5 years annually, which is an ambitious goal, but something that we believe was very possible with the correct data. The constraint, however, that came with this goal was that we were focused solely on volume sales growth with no price hikes. No price hikes are an option. They were out of our scope for this project, so our data solely focused on volume sales growth methods. So the solution that we came to was to map customers to industries using a multidimensional method that used different attributes of these companies to build specific product recommendations for them. I'm going to pass it off to Jack to talk more about our roadmap.
Thank you, Rachel. So as a refresher, the objective of this project was to support Inorganic Ventures in their goal of increasing sales revenue by at least 10% each year. To do this, we focused on using company data to unlock more efficient and effective ways of selling to their customers. In our analysis, we used K-means clustering to segment customers into different clusters, helping us to find groups of customers with more favorable attributes for cross-selling. In our market basket analysis, we used purchasing data to help identify patterns in customer behavior. These two tools played a huge part in our final solution, and they helped us determine which customer segments offered the most attractive growth opportunities and which products we should recommend to each individual customer based on their past purchasing history. Now, getting more specific into the work we did this year, one of the first key things we did was enriching the data set we were given by mapping all active customers to their IB industry segment. We used Copilot for this task, and what we did was we fed Copilot a table like the one on the left, which consisted of the names of all of IB's active customers along with their headquarters location. We then prompted Copilot to go through this table line by line using an advanced internet search to decipher which companies belong to which industry. After that, we validated these results both manually and with HubSpot data we were given and found that our mapping results were about 83% accurate. Now I'll pass it off to Chris to touch more on the analysis we did this year.
Thanks, Jack. The next challenge we tackled was recommending products to customers. Market basket analysis is a specialized tool used for this purpose that can identify what customers are likely to buy given their purchase history. If you've ever been shopping on Amazon and seen that customers also bought product recommendations, that's essentially what market basket analysis is doing. For example, given two customers who have both purchased products A and C in common, products B and D were also bought. We might recommend product D to the first customer and B to the second, depending on the strength of the associations. Often, some of the strongest associations between products are unknown. This method can cover all complementary products, and in addition, the degree to which they complement one another. Market basket analysis is a powerful tool for cross-selling and in turn increasing sales revenue. There are a few tools we can use to get results. First is Jump Pro, a statistical modeling software, which unfortunately costs $8,400 per user annually. Although it has a great user interface, this was unacceptable for our project. So our team developed and delivered a Python script, which can return the same results at no additional cost. What's great about the Python script is that it can be rerun as new products are introduced, and new associations for those products can be found going forward. Then we analyzed the Copilot data in combination with customer transactions and found something interesting. When looking at how much revenue a typical customer brings in each year by segment, some segments appear far more attractive than others. Interestingly, the top 4 segments remain in the top 4, even when only considering direct customers. A typical customer in the top 4 segments provides 3 times as much revenue as a typical customer in the bottom 4 does. These top 4 are analytical equipment, healthcare, environmental, metals, materials, and mining. Assuming an additional 25 customers can be gained in each of these top 4 segments, which also tend to exhibit higher loyalty and tend to order more in total volume, while keeping the number of expected new customers in the following year the same, the expected revenue growth rate increases. We strongly believe that with the new data and tools delivered, the expected revenue growth rate will surpass 10%. Now I'll pass it off to you for our recommendations.
Chris. Now we'll talk about the marketing and sales strategies. We start with high revenue clusters are groups of customers who have contributed significantly to IV's revenue. They are grouped by clustering analysis, and if you are interested in the methodology, please can go more in depth during the question hour. For these customers, we recommend a multi-year supply agreement to help lock in future orders, and the loyalty or VIP programs to reward the high value clients. As for high profitability clusters, they are groups of customers that have high revenue and at the same time no shipment quantity. That suggests high profit margin. So we recommend offering exclusive product bundles and discount for buyers that will encourage customers to buy more in one order. And for high value industries, customers in these industries have the highest average spend per order. So we recommend offering them extra attention and perform target sales strategies. Now we'll talk about how to grow revenue for mid-tier accounts and bring back at least customers. For mid-tier clusters, they are grouped by customers who have moderate contribution to IV's revenue, so we recommend upsells for sales. Using the market basket tool that Chris, IV can easily identify which products go well together and promote them in bundles. And for at-risk clusters, they are grouped by customers who have really low churn score, which means high risk of disengagement. So we recommend a discount and flexible subscription model that will make it easier for the customers to come back. And finally, for the low value industries, we recommend automated marketing and simple touch points. That way, either can stay in touch without using too many resources. To wrap up, this program gave us a chance to apply what we have learned in a real world setting. It helped us grow not only technically, but also professionally, especially in communication, teamwork, and stakeholder engagement. To the next cohort, our advice is to take early initiative and make the most of your peer connections. To our clients, thank you so much for letting us work with you. It was a great experience, and we really hope what we did can help your team moving forward. Thank you. Any questions?
Are there limitations to your market basket analysis?
Yes, so great question, by the way. Market basket analysis mainly focuses on frequencies between items talked about together. So it's looking for associations or correlations between those products, and for products that aren't bought very frequently. So those really infrequently purchased products, and they have like low numbers of basically low sample sizes, that you can think of it. And it might be more difficult to get really great recommendations out of those. However, most customers don't tend to buy only one product. So there's usually a product in their basket that we can find really good recommendations for them for. So the vast majority of customers will have their recommendations, and we managed to find dozens of really great recommendations from the stock product. Yes.
How do the moral outputs compare for JMP versus the Python script?
Yes. I'll take this one as well. So both of those outputs from Jump and the Python script are exactly the same. And I made sure that they were the same, but I ran both of them on the same data set. The only difference is that the Python script may return more, basically they're the same statistically, but it'll return all the combinations or all the permutations instead of all the combinations. So Jump tends to cut off some of the ones I noticed that are well, AB is the same as BA, whereas Python will keep AD and BA.